people took up new and old hobbies. Located at 4730 Smiths Creek Road sits Marysville's very own pro shop and golf range. I'm Jordyn R, and today we'll be talking with co-owner of Golf Country, Wendy Palmateer. Hi Wendy, how are you?
Hello, fine.
So my first question is, where did Golf Country start and how long has it been around?
Well, Golf Country started officially in 1991. We had a range on Boucher and Cuttle where SMR is, and that was named Marysville Driving Range. So when the city, we leased it from the city, when they sold that corner, we went to Gratiot Point Plaza, so we were in a strip mall while we were developing this location. So this location officially opened in 95, but Golf Country as the business started in 91 in Gratiot Point Plaza in the strip mall.
Very, very cool. What are some things that Golf Country offers and what are your rates?
Well, everything in the line of golf. So we have the practice range. So we have 3 bucket sizes. We have a large bucket for 11, a medium bucket for 8, and a small bucket for 6. We give discounts to veterans and the fire and police force. They can get a free bucket weekly. And then we're open year round, believe it or not, in the snow and the cold. We have the heated and covered tees for that time period. We actually have fans for the super hot time under the covered tees. So open year round. We carry all the equipment for golf. We also offer lessons and custom club fitting and full repair. We've been working and repairing clubs since the 70s. So can do anything, can salvage any golf club for people if they want.
So where do you hope to see this business in the coming years?
Well, Golf Country as a whole has always been, our mission has been to help people learn the game and grow more people playing the game. So that's kind of, we've always worked with the youth in lessons, and we started the Blue Water Junior Golf Tour back in probably 95 and 97, and that's a junior tournament schedule throughout the summer for kids who want to play in high school and go on and play in college. It's a competitive tournament series for juniors. So we have lessons for juniors just starting out all the way up till their competing years before they go on to college. So Golf Country is all about starting new golfers.
All right, and due to COVID-19, many businesses have been shut down or impacted. And what ways have you tried to stay alive?
Well, I think golf has had the honor of being one of the businesses to still stay open, give people an outdoor activity. People definitely were feeling shut in, and for them to be able to come out and actually do an activity has been a positive. We were only shut down when the governor shut everything down in March, like March 15th, shut down till April 26th, I think, and then she reopened golf courses, and we reopened at that time. So I think we were blessed in the fact that we were a business that people could still come to and enjoy a little bit of normalcy. So that really benefited us and benefited people that were sick of being home doing nothing.
I feel that.
Yes.
So I know you and your family have done great things with the golf teams around the community, like Port Huron, St. Clair, and Marysville. And what ways do you think that those have helped your company?
Well, I think when I came back from college and decided I was going to stay in the family business and grow the family business, the biggest thing that I remember from being in college, I worked at a private or a golf course down there, and everybody came up to me and said, "Why aren't you playing in college?" And so that hit home to me, like, I had a missed opportunity. We have a beautiful city-owned golf course here. So when I came back and I said, we need to do more for the youth and let them be able to play golf. And so we really wanted to make sure that there were, number one, girls golf teams in all the schools, in that our boys golf teams experienced more competition throughout the year. So then when they had the chance possibly to go to states, that they would shine at states. And because in Michigan, at the final tournaments, you hear all about the west side of the state. You rarely hear about the east side of the state. So that was kind of like my goal to say, you know, we want to help these high school teams. We want to help these juniors be a bigger impact on the whole state level so that they could go on to college if they wanted to and play golf.
And I know that as a former athlete of yours for 4 years, that really made an impact on me, and it's given me the opportunity to go play college golf. So I want to thank you for that.
Yes.
All right, so on your website, you said, or it states that you have a Blue Water Junior Golf Tour. Can you tell us a little bit about that? I know you already did, but can you tell us more?
Sure. The age group for that is usually 10 years old up to graduating seniors. We have taken on juniors that were younger. Probably the youngest I've had might have been an 8-year-old. It is full competition, so it's not a teaching program. Although it's, you know, we host 11 different tournaments, so they learn a lot just by playing and competing. But they have to pick all their own clubs and, you know, play the game. We do have, like I'm there and I have other advisors or rangers there to help with rules in that format. Blue Water, 11 tournaments we host throughout the summer. In fact, anyone can play. So anyone in Michigan can play. We had a couple years where a student would be from a split family and they lived in Texas half the year and they came to Michigan for the summer. They even came to play. It doesn't matter. Any youth that can advance the ball and can play the game on their own, we encourage them to come out and compete, both boys and girls.
And that's great, because learning the game at such a young age, it gives you kind of a time to get to know it and possibly get better at it. All right, so I hear demo days are coming up. Can you tell us about those?
So we've always hosted demo days in April. With the new COVID restrictions, we didn't want to lose our demo days, so we've basically got them most every weekend in April, some on Friday and on Saturday. We encourage people to call to set up and schedule their appointment with the tech person. So it's a little different. In the past, it used to be like 2 weekends. We'd have all the companies, Callaway, Ping, TaylorMade, Titleist, and you'd just walk up and down the line and try the different clubs. Well, with COVID restrictions, you know, naturally these tech reps, they want you to try their clubs, but they have to clean the clubs in between each person. So that's why we've restricted it to 2 different manufacturers. Let's say if we had Callaway and Ping, one would be at one end of the range, one would be at the other end of the range. We very much encourage appointments, because then they can work with that individual for at least a half an hour, clean the clubs in between them and the next person. Our most important thing is to keep it safe and healthy for everybody to be able to enjoy it. But it's just going to be a little bit more, spread out throughout all of April instead of having maybe 2 key dates. It's going to be spread out throughout.
All right, so news broke out a few months ago about you taking your position down. You're stepping down from the Marysville girls golf coach. And what kind of ideas do you feel that will impact the school program?
How it will impact the school
Yeah,
program?
like
Well, it is a hard decision for me because I do enjoy coaching. I do enjoy watching, you girls play, and we've had tons of fun going to different tournaments. The hard thing is when you own your own business, there comes a time where you have to be there. And this is a family business, so I had to step down because I need to be here more often. And unfortunately with golf, it's a very lengthy sport, so you don't know if you're going to be on the course for 2 hours or on the course for 3.5 hours. If it's 18-hole match, there goes 6 hours. I am going to be available for whoever decides to take it over to help them set up their schedule, to help them, to be an advisor on helping them set up possibly tournaments, being able to get the schedule, develop the team. And we have some really good teachers at Marysville, all very athletic, a good group of, so I'm praying and hoping that someone will step up that will be willing to take on the program, at least commit for another 4 to 5 years so that they can grow with the team. And because Marysville, they have a lot of good athletes, and there's no reason why girls should not have and be encouraged to explore golf more. It's a great sport, one you can play for a lifetime.
I know that I had very fun those 4 years. Going to all those tournaments. We did.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like the city of Marysville to know about upcoming activities that Golf Country hosts?
Again, we're going to be very active in just trying to commit to the new golfers, help them get started successfully, provide them a location to practice and to play regularly. We offer, another thing we offer is foot golf, which is soccer ball golf. And again, that's a good way for parents to get their kids out, to get them exercise. That's probably one of our worst things during this whole COVID time is people becoming sedentary, staying at home, not getting outside. So our foot golf course is a perfect opportunity to get those kids out, kicking a ball. It's a lot of fun, and we're probably going to have golfers utilize that for a short game setup this year. It does not have real putting greens, but it'll give them a target practice of short game practice with their irons, wedges, and I think we'll see some more golfers utilize that. So it'll be interchanging foot golf to a short game practice technique on that. So we also added 6 more covered and heated tees and expanded our hitting area back, so it's a lot better access for people to stand behind while somebody is hitting. So that should benefit our high school teams. The boys always tend to start out in the spring hitting at the range. That's going to give them a lot more room to work, the coaches to work with their students, and for them to have more of the team here at one time.
Thank you, Wendy, for talking with me today about your business. Maybe this inspired you to pick out that golf bag that's been sitting in the back of your garage and pick up a new sport. I know this inspired me to go out and hit. I'm Jordyn R, I'm6, your hometown station.